Cleveland.com. Interesting comments by Ohio State coach Ryan Day. He put a name, image, and likeness price tag on what he believes it will take to keep the Ohio State roster together. Do you know this number, or can we play like Price is Right?
I saw the number, and I was like,
all right.
Wow.
It's not $1. Don't bid $1. He's saying $13 million will do it.
A year. In other words, almost as much as Pat Sajak makes on Wheel of Fortune.
Pat Sajak could have his own team. It could be like Pat Sajak University. He just donates all the money. He says $13 million will do it. Basically, he's saying that everyone's going to go in the portal, and all these great recruits they've got to match dollars. And I agree, this is a problem. But one phone call and they're out the door. We cannot let that happen at Ohio State. I'm not trying to sound the alarm. I'm just trying to be transparent about what we're dealing with.
Yeah, he's doing the same thing Saban did, except he's doing it more directly. He's talking to the base and saying, okay, this is what we need.
Day said a top-tier QB, $2 million a year in NIL, or pay for play, whatever you want to call this. Elite edge rushers, $1 million. Offensive tackle, $1 million. Sure.
Wow.
Sure, lockdown corner. Yeah, top players.
Yeah.
I think it'll probably go higher. I hate, I don't know. I don't know where this goes. Mahomes, Rodgers, Josh Allen, they're making $40, $50 million a year. The coaches are not in the NFL.
Right.
I know that's long-term deals, but the day of a great quarterback to keep him, those guys are going to be worth an enormous amount of money.
Clearly, I mean, it's staggering to think that we went from, you may be able to get $5,900 for Alston and a cost of attendance bonus of like $350 to, here's $2 million. It's
going to go higher.
Yeah.
You got to look at this in the terms of the NFL, any pro sport salaries, any pro sport. How often does the coach make more than the players? Not many.
Never.
Rarely. I mean, certainly some players, yes.
Yeah.
Belichick's probably making $15, $20 million a year.
Yeah.
No one's really sure, but he's making whatever he wants. Not a lot of players aren't making it. But that is the extreme. I know, like, Becky Hammond is making $1 million a year, the coach in the WNBA, right? It's big names, it's big, but the to keep a player, sure. Now, are top tier QBs always going to jump for cash for like a 1 year leave? I don't know. I think there's be kind of crazy, right?
Right.
Like
it would be.
CJ Stroud give up what he's got that's working just to grab an extra $250,000 somewhere else, or $500,000, which would be 10, 20%. Let's say he's making $2 million at Ohio State, or even whatever he's making. I don't know that those great quarterbacks are going to jump. That's the thing that'll probably suppress their market.
They shouldn't, because they are a year or two in the most instances away from the real big money in the NFL. So you go there and you're going to get a rookie deal that, okay, it's not going to be the big money, but still you're going to be making more in the NFL than you will in college. And then you're 4 years from, then you really start raking it in. So if I were an elite college quarterback, I would still view it as, what is the best fast way to get me to the NFL? Not like, hey, I can make a little bit more. I can make X amount this year, but I can make more if I go over there and change systems and change everything else. I would not play that game.
I think the biggest, again, I'll say this again. I'll do it quickly, but the biggest issue is that transfer portal thing, because it really does, like, the free agency aspect. And you could enter the portal and not transfer, take your raise, and then enter the portal again. But if someone else wants to pay you, that's your bit. But certainly an interesting thing. $13 million, I think that would jump up. It very well may cost $20 million a year to have a college football team, but they can raise that.
At Ohio State, they can.